ultimate is ready.
That music, it's playing again.
Welcome, folks. Apologies, we had a bit of an audio difficulty at the start of this one. But this is PMAOWL Overwatch League Season number 12, first game of Black Division, Upper Division Finals. We got a high noon coming out of Lindamood, doesn't find any kills on the conversion there. General Dill gets flashbanged out of this box, though, so Linda making up for it here. Kills fallen still, though, on the side of the Smoothbrain gang in red here.
Shaka Khan with the biggest balls, literally rezzing right in front of a Sigma, but unfortunately his balls did not catch the Mercy.
Indeed. And now we're not going to see the full 99 to 0. I guess it wasn't quite 0. They had a little bit of capture progress, but now Smoothbrain gang back in control. They need to grab some high ground presence. General Bill should be over here helping out his snipers, I think.
I really do not like the way they position themselves. Sandwich kind of just dying. Oh,
yeah. He got nanoed, couldn't quite make his way towards Prime, only 50% there. Iron Brew gonna roll through and drop the mines. Now they're just stuck in this corner. Nameswolf and General Dill are in big trouble here. Taking a while to die, but nonetheless they will fall. Maknar tries to get the last few percentage points, but not going to do it, and now they've got 5% to get a touch. Are they going to make it there? Biggie Twig, purpled, 1 HP, not going to be able to touch point. That's it! Wow. You're right, I think that positioning really, really bit him in the butt.
Yeah, well, I mean, so the thing is, Smoothbrain gang definitely positioned very poorly. And so even if they did use the field at that position, they weren't able to get like enough value, right? But the other thing was team by Titos also blundered because they nano the Winston, which is good, but nanoing Winston into double shield McCree is kind of just like begging to kill yourself. So they needed to have like ball and the nano Winston go in because like that wrecks havoc.
Yeah, it definitely feels like map 1 here tonight. For this being upper division, I would expect a little bit more coordinated, a little bit more concise play, but it's map 1.
Oh no, we have the Sombra.
We do indeed. Maknar rolling out on him. He already gets the hack on Iron Brew. There's some free ult charge. Go get him. Iron Brew barely gonna sneak out with his life, and Maknar gets traded out in the process. Shaka Khan gets the boop on the Brontosaur. That is not the way they thought this was gonna go for Smoothbrain gang. This is already a first fight loss. Foxham's got the high ground. It's just a shooting gallery at the choke point. They're gonna go ahead and back on out after Biggie Twig dies as well. Clean take from team by Titos, and the stagger on Nameswolf. He can't run his little horse legs away. You hate to see it for a start, Blue.
Yeah, there's a bit of a compositional error from, I would say both teams, but the glaring one is Smoothbrain gangs because they switched the Baptiste to Moira, which I'm not really a fan because like Baptiste is definitely better because the AoE heal and the damage.
Absolutely. Not to interrupt, but Lindamoon is just feasting on Maknar right now. He's almost got EMP, but he's gotten killed he's the first death in both fights so far.
Yeah. And then yeah, the Sombra is always like, you know, a fight win, but I think it's just more of a counter.
Absolutely. There he goes. He's gonna find 2.
3.
Shaka Khan didn't have the beat anyway. Iron Brew gets packed in the midst of it. This might be Nope, this is
Still looks like
losable.
still looks like a fight win for Titos.
Absolutely. It seemed like with a couple of hacks with no beat coming out in response that there should have been an opportunity to engage, but the only ult that we saw online for it was General Dill with Flux, and I'm not even sure he had it at the start of that fight, so no combo to be had. And playing double shield, you just don't have the speed to really rush into anybody and get that conversion. So if Shaka Khan just throws it on speed and runs away, Team by Titos is fine. Look at them, they're sitting on 5 ults. Chilling. Ironbrew drops the mines in this top corner. Going to stop the high engage. Foxen throws the Dragon Strike in as well. Name's Wolf will fall in the midst of it all. Lindamood finds the 3K with the Deadeye. It might be a little bit of an overult for a single fight, but if it wins you the game, you might as well throw down everything you got. Shaka Khan going to drop a beat here just as he can. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like it was not really much of an overall because it's like last team fight. Even like they don't have like any like high mobility heroes. I think they switched off the Sombra, so there wasn't like a chance for them to touch. Yeah, so at that point, like, yeah, just securing with all the ults is good. So like the Smooth Egg gang, yeah, just I don't know. There's a lot of compositional error because like they had the McCree, they had the Brig, right? Brig, McCree, Sigma. There's no reason to just hard counter Ironbrew. You already counter him with 3 stuns, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't like literally throw it all at once, which I would hope that a Black Division team knows they could cycle their stuns on Ironbrew. Like I feel like
Oblivion.
Yeah, that's easy enough for a counter, and even if it does like quote unquote counter, it's still a really good. It's literally one of the best like double shield comps, right? So I feel like the
Sombra switch just didn't feel like it was 100% necessary when they just needed a little bit more pressure in some way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Either somebody to harass the backline a little bit more or somebody to help with that pokey play style they're headed towards with double shield. That's what I would have probably rather seen overall. You didn't see Maknar roll out on the Soldier for Sanctum, and then towards the end switch over to the Hanzo there, but it just feels like he hasn't quite fired on all cylinders, and that's what Nepal felt like in general. Both teams warming up, both teams trying to figure it out a little bit. Mm-hmm. We'll see if they can pick it up here. Headed into Blizzard World, Smooth Brain Gang is going to get the choice of attack or defense, as well as they got the map pick since they lost first round there. So I'll be interested to see which one they pick. I know
Team by Titos gets the attack and defense pick.
Isn't Smooth Brain Gang the higher seed? They are. They're seed 2.
Literally,
right?
I'm just going off of what Billy said. TBT has first map pick and choice of attacking depending on map 2.
Oh, maybe I'm crazy. Apologies.
Oh yeah, we're going like attack defense by seed, correct? On the first
second map, highest seed gets rewarded by getting to choose attack defense as a reward for placing higher in their divisional regular season here.
Huh. Strange, but okay, that makes sense. Sort of makes sense.
Gotta make it pay off somehow, I suppose.
Yeah. I think.
Wait, hang on. Smooth Brain Gang is definitely the higher seed. I'm looking at the bracket right now.
Look, it's Billy's team. Billy is the one who told me this. I don't care.
But
I'm
but
doing what I'm told.
He can make mistakes.
I don't care. It's too late.
I'll be right back.
Anyways, going into Blizzard World, I think. Actually, I don't know what I think. They could. We got General Dill, names Wolf. I think they can play they can pull out the Hog Sig if they want to. I don't really like the double shield in Blizzard World that much. I think a little bit more mobility is definitely. I think Sam the Wham and Ironbrew. I think they can definitely play Zupals here or Ryan Zarya on first map, and then I think transitioning over to a little bit more mobile comp is yeah. is better. Hello, any news?
I am big dumb. That's the news. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. Yeah, can't confirm. I read you it backwards in the pregame, folks. Team by Titos sitting at the second. Well, actually, I didn't because y'all couldn't hear me. But Team by Titos is currently sitting in the second seed. Smooth Brain Gang sitting in the third seed. They have 1 map win separates them.
Ooh.
2 match wins separate them. The map differential for Team by Titos was perfectly even. The map differential for SBG was -4. So this is a very, very tightly matched team. I'm really, really interested to see how well this one is going to play out. I would not be surprised to see us go all the way to map number 5 at this rate. Smooth are going to have to figure themselves out a little bit, though, I think.
Yeah, it's just... I think them pushing the double shield was interesting in both scenario. If especially on like was it Shrine? Yeah, Shrine. I think a brawl, double shield brawl, like
especially when you see Titos roll out with a Reinhardt themselves. Like,
yeah,
go match it, go ham.
No. No, like if they wanted double shield, they could just do double shield plus like Doomfist Reaper,
yeah,
Brig.
The brawl double shield is nasty.
Yeah,
as always.
And another thing why I didn't like the Moira is because, like you said, like like they could go to like a more poke variant, like the Moira doesn't actually provide any poke damage, unlike the Baptiste. He can heal and do damage at a long distance. He does a crazy amount of damage for what his kit is. He does a crazy amount of healing and definitely does like a really good amount of damage, and he can just amplify it. So it's crazy. But we are coming in with...
Oh, tell me they're not going to run Orisa.
My eyes?
Zarya.
Hello? Wait a minute.
They're Orisa Zaryaing? Orisa Zarya, Zen Bap, Hanzo Kree.
So, like...
Titos, can I buy a team comp for 500, please? I actually have no idea what's happening because, like, they're, like they're gonna get run over is what's happening.
Yeah. Sigma nerf, things change. People were testing out the Orisa ball, which was really interesting. But
I'd rather see that than Orisa Zarya.
Zarya is.
Who do you even have to bubble? Orisa's invincible once she just hits Fortify.
Oh yeah, because the Orisa changes happen, right?
Yeah.
She can't get headshot.
Yeah, Orisa buffs went through.
Yeah, but
they're just gonna speed right in on him. The pull's gonna slow him down slightly. Iron Brew's used his personal bubble now, and they're gonna roll around this corner with a high charge Zarya and a full charge Sim, and just get to melt whoever looks at him funny. Here we go. That's the Immortality Field down. Foxem's got to be dealt with from the high ground, though. He's looking to pick something up. He kills the Immortality Field. Or Hail Zulise takes on the Immortality Field from Shaka Khan. So they got another 15 seconds or so before that high-value cooldown is ready. We're going to see slow play from Brontosaur. Finally gets the first pick, and now they're pushed back to the corner. The lamp is out. James Wolf has no shield remaining, and it's going to turn into a couple more kills, though, as they try to group behind that 4K LCD screen and just get wiped out here.
Names with a tactical crouch on to Linda move, but I don't. That was really interesting because they were playing like a brawl comp, and they were like being together, and then they kind of just like the Lucio and the Ryan just split, so that was really interesting.
Yeah, very curious here. Trying to get this fight started up on the high ground. Same to him taking a back position, but that brawl is just going to walk away, and they're going to have to deal with the high ground at some point. Honestly, I think you just leave your Lucio on cart for a sec and have him come join you, speed boost you across the bridge and push it, but...
You can actually leave, I think you can leave, like, Symmetra or Hanzo, just because, like, Hanzo can just, like, spam...
Get that off angle? Yeah.
And what you want to do here is pretty much just take
did they catch the PP to high right? They did. The Graviton going to come out, grabs both tanks. The Dragons are a little bit late, though, and miss the grab. They will cut off, but Reckless is there with the Transcendence to keep everybody healthy. Iron Brew tosses the grab back in, and that grab drag is going to be substantially better. It finds 2 on Names Wolf and Maknar. Foxhound cleans up the third. for the triple kill. Make that a quad feed. That's a clean team wipe there.
The only issue that I had there with Hale's the Lucio beat was they were quite a distance away from the dragon. So with Lucio beat against Grab Dragon, unlike Trance, you want to pop it as late as possible. So you run the risk of like dying mid cast, but like they had ample time in order to do that. Okay, so what the Brawl comp needs to do is literally just speed boost right underneath.
Ooh, and not suffer that pull into a supercharger.
Yeah. So I don't like what they're doing. I think they should just go like left, right, below. Like what is this? It's not a turret, but whatever the blue thing is. You know, like the stairs, like to the left of the stairs, right? Mm-hmm. Go beneath and then force them on, force them out.
Absolutely.
From high ground.
Because at this point, if they take the high ground control, which is happening as we speak, the Smooth Brain gang making their way on across, if they can jump on the tanks on payload. The tanks are separated on payload. Speed on them and kill the tanks. Come on. Iron Brew, he's right there, please. I guess not. I guess we just said, heck cart, we're going to try to win this fight slowly but surely. They do find Shaka Khan in the process. If they can get grouped up and fight as 6, this should be an easy fight win because everybody's so scattered right now for Team by Titos. Reckless has another Transcendence. That's 2 fights, 2 trans for the Zenyatta here. And it's going to be a big one. They find enough pressure to take out Names Wolf and now Brontosaur as well. How in the world Team by Titos just activate the Benny Hill song, run around, and we're going to finally get a couple of kills on the Smooth Brain gang and win this fight. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I mean, well played by them, I guess. It makes it take a really long time for literally no cart progress.
Yeah, Titos comp has like a more like poke style.
Definitely.
I won't fully commit on the poke, but like, you know, quote unquote poke. So the farther they are, the happier. Did Brontosaur really?
Did Brontosaur not know whose grab that was? It does get a kill though. And now the grab comes back at him, but when the mood pops the Deadeye, I guess just because he can, but it's just going to be in vain there as finally we see the Smooth Brain gang take home the fight win. Shaka Khan and Fox M trying to get their last little bits of poke as they retreat. And we're going to be headed finally past halfway point of second. And that high ground, it just goes to show how strong it is. If you control the high ground on this point, it does so much work. Trying to stage up for this fight. Sandawam going to go ahead and drop on in, stop that point progress. Iron Brew's there with him, leaving the rest of the team with an Orisa shield that's not been touched at all for the cross angle. But Sandawam's in the backline. Nameswolf sneaks the shatter in past his shield. Reckless has the Transcendence to negate it all, though. Nameswolf found 1 through the shatter, but the rest are going to stay alive thanks to the heroics of Reckless. And it looks like Titos is going to get another hold here.
Yeah, Hale's unfortunately got the nano boost, so we had the like the Boostio.
Boostio!
But it was looking good until the Reckless's trance came and kind of just stopped the fight.
He's been a madman. The Graviton Surge comes through from General Dill. Nameswolf is there with the charge. There might be something coming out of this. Right now it just looks like a little bit of chaos, but Biggie Twig's back on the Ana. He's got the sightlines, able to keep up his Reinhardt, who is discorded, stunned, bubbled clean, able to swing away. Sandwam has to burn the Fortify. Can they collect the kill on the horse? And they will indeed, and that's going to be second point collected as we saw the heroic Dragon from Fox M, but just a little bit too late, and he gets taken down in the process. This is an opportunity to push up and take a good chunk of third here.
Well, I don't know. Iron Brew was very close to the grab when Fox M used his ulti, so that's
would have liked to hold that.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. But anyways.
Oh, the stick on Fox M. I guess hindsight 2020 would have been dead for the grab drag anyway, but
yeah, true.
Going around the second to last corner here, uncontested yet. Finally,
they still have nano Reinhardt into grab, so it could still work out. But I do like the swap to the Reinhardt instead of the Orisa because it's a lot more Oh, they do that.
Looks like they opt for the grab into the high
grab
noon
nano.
as well as the nano hammer.
Bob is cleaning up though.
Bob don't miss.
Bob don't miss.
Bob would be GM if not for his teammates, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Magnar trying to make the great escape. They know he's on the distance though. Can he manage to get his way out? Iron Brew really wants to get this kill on Magnar. I know he's reading about it. Foxham's coming up behind him though. Here we go.
Ooh.
Goodbye, Billy. Get on out of here. And that was a very, very long stagger for Magnar. I think he should have just jumped as soon as he realized he couldn't get out.
Yeah, it's either that. Yeah, when he realized that the enemy team knew where he was, he should have just dipped.
And now it's time for speed pick. Honestly, he's at 5 seconds. The Shatter goes into a shield from Sam Doam. Reckless has the Transcendence to negate Iron Brew laying on the ground for a minute here. Names Wolf got a busted up shield and a Transcending Zen in front of him. The lamp gets in there to save everybody from the grab of Iron Brew. Or excuse me, the grab from General Dill. Will it be enough? The kills falling in favor of Titos, and that's going to be the cleanup. Sam Doam sends home the Shatter for good measure. The Dragons to cut off any stragglers, and that's it. I'm going to get 2.5 points worth of progress, 77 meters on it for the Smoothbrain gang. Respectable, but they could have got more, I think. Definitely think there could have been a little bit more there if they would have 1 second faster, walked in with a bit better time bank. Just been a little bit more aware of how much time they were bleeding.
Yeah, I don't know, like, that is true, but Reckless did have a lot of really clutch trans.
He was nuts!
Yeah.
He had it
I was
like
surprised. Yeah, I was really surprised at how fast that he was, like, generating them. And, honestly, it does kind of make sense with how they were playing, you know, like, they had a more poke oriented, because like I only say that because like, you know, they had the Ana and the Zarya, so that they're not necessarily poke, but like the brawl comp literally have to walk like light years in order to touch.
Absolutely. Just farming left clicks on them the whole time.
Yeah, so like props to Reckless for actually being able to, you know, like get the damage in.
Absolutely.
So I see Smoothbrain is opting into the brawl once again.
The full brawl here.
I question this.
That's not quite full brawl. But
this Junkrat pick, but
yeah, interesting. It might be able to shut down the high ground a little bit. I guess they're expecting to get brawled on, I would imagine. But right now you got double bubble coming out of him. Sam Doam going to cross over to the far side. Uses his bubble pretty early here. Trying to just let everybody stage up and not get poked down. But the rotation's going to be fast into this left side as a core. They've got the Lucio to move him around. Reckless, I think, catches a mine there. Almost gets knocked on. Lindemood with the Pharah going to be able to provide some big off-angle damage. And they're already pushed off point. Smoothbrain gang has to get aggressive here or they're just not going to retake this point. Nameswolf trying to do something, but he's got a weak shield. The team charging in after that kill on Sam Doam comes through. They'll lose 1, but now it's a 5v6 in their favor. 5v4, excuse me. And the kills are just going to slowly trickle in well enough. With Shaka Khan dead, Reckless might be able to speed out Iron Brew, but he's looking pretty scared there. Just going to have to back up and head on out. Interesting. They do get a tick out of it. I'm really, really shocked Smoothbrain gang managed to get the advantage there. Just maybe a bit of over-aggression from Sam Doam. What did you see, Blue?
So, like, Smoothbrain gang definitely blundered because, like, they gave literally the entire map to Titos, but Sam Doam was playing too aggressive. He was like peeking ledge when he has an honor, right? So what he should have done when he got like, you know, like half HP is just go back, get full healing, and then started like poking again, you know. So like a little bit more discipline with like how he wants to engage this. Okay, what the heck is
Brontosaur
gets saved.
Sam Doam nanoed into the back line on the Winston, gets charged by Nameswolf, but he's going to be able to build a pretty good chunk of his ultimate here, just holding the corner now as the Reinhardt had to give up so much space. They get the second tick. The Shatter comes down, finds Iron Brew, misses the pin on him, but it's going to take him up for a wild ride all the way to the edge of the map. And that is a hold once again for the Smooth Brain Gang. A little bit shaky. Honestly, I think Foxem getting caught out by Maknar in the back corner. Biggie Twig came to make it a 2v1, and he had to just bail. It really changes the nature of that fight.
And then Biggie Twig went and hunted down Linda.
Love it.
Oh yeah, he got reddited. That was nuts.
Props to Biggie Twig for frogging out there. A minute 20 remain for the Titos gang. Foxem gets a big pick on the Biggie Twig by Biggie Twig. Excuse me. Saw it backwards. Huge kill there.
Yeah, that's a lot of their fighting power actually. Now
they
they had the Reinhardt, which yeah.
Oh, look at this. Brontosaur's going for the flank visor. Gets caught out. Gonna have to rotate all the way around. Getting chased by the whole team. Run, Brontosaur, run! They're chasing him the whole way! Oh man, we've got a full flip of attack and defense here. Brontosaur pops the sights, finds the kill onto Lindemoon. Can he convert more? Right now, this defense taking a long time. It's been about 50 seconds just for this fight, and they're down 2. A 4v6 in the favor of the Smooth Brain Gang. They're looking for the full hold here, not giving up point A at this rate. Shaka Khan takes a trip into the drink, and that might well be it. 20 seconds to get another touch. Iron Brew, just push on Iron Brew. Get the stagger here. Nice, excellent. Brontosaur, the hero of this fight so far, pulling so much aggro, getting a couple of kills through it. And it's going to have to be a staggered last-second push for Team by Titos now. Lindemoon gets body blocked off the point. He doesn't have an extra blink. Reckless skating for his life, manages to get it over the top. The grab comes down and finds 3. Bob's in the middle of it all, too. So Names Wolf just getting to swing like a madman. And that should be enough. The Dragons come through point, only going to catch Bob. And that's it. Point A successfully held by Smooth Brain Gang. Yeah, this was a marathon of a game. Not because it went very long, but because these teams... I want the stat for meters covered on foot by these teams. I swear, they made so many laps of Blizzard World in this game.
Yeah.
The rotations were just forever long in so many of these fights.
I feel like, you know, like, rotations are important, but, like... The important thing about a rotation is like map control and how you want to engage a fight, right? But like most of these rotations, quote unquote, like I'm like air quoting right now, like most of these rotations were literally like useless. Yeah, and all it was doing was just wasting time.
Yeah, it was always just like, hey, kill this person, they're going here, kill this person, chase him, come on, get him, while the rest of the team like went in an opposite direction.
like rotations are good and all, but when your rotation makes it so that your brawl comp is literally 1-4-1-1-3-2, like it's kind of weird, because like the whole point of a brawl comp is 6 people stacked on top of each other like a giant snowball, right? But instead it was more like 3 different snowballs trying to gain traction by killing somebody, but it just wasn't happening, you know. So that's I didn't really like how Titos like played the brawl. Like SBG definitely have a cleaner brawl.
Most definitely.
But there's still, I don't know, there's just a lot of question mark pings all over the map, all over the game, but they do you know, they do pull it off, so.
Yes, indeed. Looks like we've got a redemption of Caster saying one nice thing about Shaka Khan from Snats in the chat, aka Juice, if you don't know, a member of our own league here. I will say, Shaka Khan, quite a loving and caring partner. If you don't know, recently in our Discord, actually, he posted about the Hope Project, an undertaking involving his partner, Kat. So I just actually repinged it in the general chat. If you haven't, go give him some support. But he's always doing what he can to help out his loved ones, and big props to him for that one. Free little plug there for the Hope Project. Always down as a part of PMAOWL Alpha to support and further any sort of good music can do in the world here.
I completely missed this.
All good. That's why.
But now I know. Thank you.
Appreciate the free advertisement opportunity there, Snats. Looks like we're headed
True.
to Junkertown.
We have what? Oh God, please. Okay.
Oh my.
It was nice casting for you guys, but I gotta go. Sorry.
Blue always gets saddled with casting Junkertown, and he hates it.
Anyways, my hate for Junkertown will always and forever be burning.
Let it out. Let the rage flow through you. Harness it.
My hatred for Junkertown is just undying. God, I hate Junkertown.
Arrow says, let's play tag. I think they have been playing tag. Blizzard World was just a game of tag. Oh my.
Okay, you know what? I was about to make a fat joke, but I feel like that inappropriate, so I shall. I don't want to get banned again, okay?
Reformed.
Reformed, I tell ye.
Oh my. Well, I'm sure that we're gonna see Iron Brew on Wrecking Ball here. He reads about it every time there's a Red Division game on Junkertown. So if he doesn't play it, I'm gonna flame him into oblivion, dog.
I try, ball. Yeah, I'm.
Come on, Mr. Ball Connoisseur. Flame our best ball in the league. Come on, have at it.
Hey, he's only the best ball in the league because I'm not in it. What can I say?
Wow. All right, All Stars ball 1v1. Blue the Iron Brew. Chat.
Yeah,
Chat?
dude. You know, I gotta say, man, my skills are unmatched. You know how many times I've fallen off of Lijiang Tower Gardens? Immeasurable times. Innumerable. I don't.
You know, that's one reason why Junkertown is the superior map. You can't fall off it.
Oh, contraire. What do you mean? You can literally fall.
That's how I know you're the true connoisseur. You find a way to get the environmental kill on yourself on Junkertown as the highest mobility character in the game.
Of course. Dude, literally. Okay. You know what? Most of the reasons why I die on Lijiang is because I'm rolling on like gardens, right? I'm rolling on like the bridges, and my fucking Lucio literally just like, what's up, and then speed boosts, and then that slight speed boost, you're like kind of like, you're not like thinking, okay, this is going to be a ledge and I have to be careful, you know? You're thinking of like, where should I grapple to engage onto the enemy team, and then he just goes to speed R, and you're just like, why the fuck am I off the map? Or like you're trying to get back on and then you're just underneath the and you just have to release. Okay.
Why is this double shield on the ground? Why are they on the ground?
And why is there no Baptiste?
Oh no,
Sandalam
has free reign. He can just zap the entire team for free from the high ground right now. Oh my gosh, Smoothbrain Gang showing that they have no wrinkles, but Macnar gets the first kill nonetheless.
I like it. Do you have the Baptiste? I was just looking at the wrong team. Anyways, so it's it's okay to an extent, right? They definitely could have fought on the high ground a little bit more, but instead of like, you can have the Orisa on the left and the Sigma on the right to have like a different angle. But now since the card is so close, they should hold on the corner next to the boxes to the left. And if they do give it up for free, I'm going to start flaming them. But anyways,
oh, Reckless is about to have a bad time. He gets flashbanged by Brontosaur, but booped away. He will survive.
Okay, now they really need to just hold this corner, please. Do not let it. Do not let it. Don't.
Ooh, looks like they're gonna let it as 3 kills come down. Fox M finds 2 on a Macnar and Brontosaur. Windamood picks up the slap onto Biggie Twig. And that is going to be the end of first, most likely. It might get a staggered touch, but it's going to be a bit of a rough one if they do.
So the thing, like, the double shield works here. The only thing I don't like is how they played it, and the Lucio. The Lucio really doesn't really do anything here. The Brig would definitely be better. And they, instead of stacking on top of each other, they should be playing like,
yeah, set up the off angle, set up the kill box, make it happen.
You have the Baptiste and the Orisa on the corner. Orisa uses like cooldowns, and then Baptiste uses Frisbee, and then you just cycle survivability of abilities, and then like the Sigma, the Ash,
there you go, Dill.
Creed kind of just kills everybody.
Oh man, General Dill just attached at the hip to Nameswolf, and he needs to grab these off angles like we've been saying. Sam Noam gets nanoed and rocked away. The High Noon comes down for no kills from the side of Brontosaur. Not quite sure. It looks like he popped it from the low ground there. Arrow and Sam Noam cleaning up a couple of kills here. Iron Brew finally knocks out the Supercharger, but he'll pay for it with his life. And that looks like still some free cart progress as Arrow trying to dance around the shots from Nameswolf here. Lindamood trying to get a little jump shot over the Orisa shield. Cheeky. As the beat comes down from Reckless and from Steck Monster. That is one Steck might want back. Reckless probably needed to keep his Ana alive here. But this fight firmly in control of Team by Titos at this rate. And that's going to be second picking up quickly. Honestly, they tried to grab the early hold at the window to first point, which made a slow rotation back to the high ground they really wanted to be at for second. And then they didn't play any of these off angles. They just really need to detach their Sigma and their Orisa, like you said, Blue. They're just not splitting their tanks.
Yeah, and they do have the CC for it, but I don't know. I just don't like how they're executing this comp. So now they have just a worse double shield, which I have no idea why. Oh, Lindamoo just popping off, getting double kills.
Oh yeah.
Very.
I imagine it's for General Dill's ult.
I mean,
just flux him. Just flux the Genji. No, he gets killed. No kills from the Blade, but Lindamood and Reckless make it count. Linda picks up 3 in this fight. You already heard the double kill to start it off. Always a nice way to round out third with a clean push all the way up to the spinner. Oxon is in deep.
I like. Okay, finally, Nameswolf switches.
Ooh, Linda gets another one on a Steck Monster out of spawn. Linda is popping right now. Here comes the lift. It finds a few. He'll convert a kill onto it. The Bob finds Arrow, and this should be a retake off the double ult here.
Lindamoo is just having a party. Just has nobody on him now. Biggie Twig goes on. I don't know. It's just
it's a lot of switches have been made. It feels like out of desperation, out of necessity. Wolf went over to the Winston to try to make sure he made it back to point. Maybe now he stays on it to try to contest that Widowmaker a bit more. But still,
I like the Winston. I actually like the Winston. It just has no
It doesn't have a lot of synergy with anybody else right now.
I don't like why.
Ooh, good snipe again from Lindamood. Takes down Biggie Twig. The High Noon popping from Brontosaur. Looks like he gets rocked out of it and deleted as the blade drops from Fox M. Gets smashed by Nameswolf immediately. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, Max.
Yeah, they also had the nano, but it wasn't given to him.
So he gets used nonetheless in the midst of the fight. Really scrappy brawl coming out now. Steck Monster needs to die. He's on point, but they're just taking their sweet time looking at him, and he's going to be a deep stagger as Biggie Twig tries to get the last of the stall he can. Nameswolf might be able to get a touch. He will indeed. General Dell back on the ball, gets the slam onto Cart. And now deleted, as is the Nameswolf, and no further touches. 2:12 still on the clock. A pretty good time bank for Junkertown.
Yeah, I think the just the play style with the double shield just kind of lost them. First point, and then second point, I don't think they knew how to properly defend with double shield.
Right, I think we've seen it twice now on Nepal and now on Junkertown. That SBG just does not feel like they've got their head wrapped around the pace and tempo of double shield.
I think it's more just like, oh, it's double shield. We have 2 shields, therefore we must play together. No, and instead of oh, we have 2 shields. Maybe instead of stacking on top of each other, playing like brawl, when we have literally a poke DPS comp, right? We should maybe take off angles, right? So I think they just need to realize that double shield it's actually quite flexible as a team comp.
Absolutely.
And you don't have to just stack on top of each other the entire time,
Now, when you do have to just stack on top of each other the entire time? When you roll out with Billy's point-and-click adventure. Do you think it's real? Do you think the Bastion's legitimate here? At this rate, He's stuck it
Hope
long
not.
enough. I'm starting to believe it.
Oh god, is he actually? No, there's no way. They have Lucio Moira. There's no way.
I think the intent is speed boost to cart and then swap the Lucio. I hope they cannot stay on him. They get totally sidetracked by the early hold possibility. They have not scouted Sam Doam in the high bunker, and he's just chilling. Look at him! Look at him! He's just admiring General Dill's butt, and he jumps away. And now that's going to leave Sam Doam to jump into the backline, but he jumps right at a Bastion. He's going to get fried! Maknar takes down both tanks here. Not set up on cart for the full pirate ship, though. But nonetheless, they make it through the first push. They break the defense, and now they're going to be rolling into this open field with a properly... Nope, not a properly set up pirate ship. Maknar just refusing to play on the point here. Interesting. Now we got the deep rotation from Iron Brew and Fox M. Still stuck in the back here, rolling around, trying to do what they can, but Brontosaur picks up a kill, as does Biggie Twig. Brontosaur got traded out by Iron Brew in the midst of it all. It's a 4v4 now on point, but I gotta say the team at the Bastion should probably win this if he can just get set up in a comfortable location. Now he's got good sightlines on the full length of cart. Gonna be able to take down Reckless here in just a moment, I believe. No, he manages to escape with his life. Maknar having a bit of target priority issues right now as he gets just blasted by Lindemood since he didn't play on the shields. He will get better spawn for second point, but they have not set up the full pirate ship yet. And I don't know if that's the intent or if that's a bit of a bug in this one. Is it a bug or a feature? What's going on here? Buns.
I'm sorry. You know, I would definitely analyze if
there was something to analyze.
If there was something to analyze, because my brain is just baffled at what this gameplay is.
I just want to ditto what Bun said in chat. Is ball okay? Iron Brew's having a time right now. Oh my! Iron Brew's mines finally collect the kill. Arrow knocks out Maknar. General Dill, or excuse me, Sam Doam, finding a nice off angle into the back line, trying to put in a bit of work too. The blade comes out from Fox M. The sleep unsuccessful by Arrow, it looked like in the midst of it all to try to help him secure a kill, but he'll find two nonetheless. And here we are. Team by Titos ekes out some sort of a hold. It looks like, honestly, I think they just won the scrappier fight. They killed the Bastion and then just happened to win the scrappier fight.
Wait, did they? Why would you ulti? Okay, never mind. Anyways.
Maknar out here trying to assert dominance. Fox M super low, pops the reflect, and Billy's just shooting into it anyway. Maknar, don't shoot the Genji that's wiggling at you. Lindemood pops ahead. Maknar gets rocked. Oh, Lindemood just misses high over the shoulder to collect the final blow. It's going to be a reset for Smooth Brain Gang and ready to push in as a full team here. They are down Iron Brew, but he'll be back shortly. Lindemood pops the sights, trying to see what he can get out of it. Maknar shooting from distance should be at the disadvantage against Lindemood, but this is just chaos, Blue. They're playing pirate ship, but they're not pirate shipping. They've lifted a Bastion into the sky. Fox M gets a kill on the Brontosaur finally, despite 4 different ultimates coming down. Make that 6, make that 7. Holy ult fiesta, Batman. Everybody's popping Q. No Qs are going to survive this fight, I swear to you. And it's going to be Smooth Brain Gang that just gets more value out of them. They pop them a little bit faster and a little bit more successfully, and they're going to get second point for it. Wow. Flame Chaser says that's the most clean fight he's ever seen.
I'm trying to find words to what my optical nerves are, you know.
Dude, I know I'm struggling when I can't follow what's happening by what I'm seeing or by what's in the kill feed. The mines come down in the back line, but most of them get stuck in the ceiling, unfortunately. I've actually never seen mines get stuck in this position. Super unfortunate for Iron Brew. They will collect the kill onto the Orisa, so plenty of time to kind of regroup, try to get a couple of stagger kills here as they all push up onto the high ground and try to take it away. 2 more there. Those are good staggers. Maknar? 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 Oh, he can't get the back cap because they've got the deep Ana and Arrow and the Widowmaker of Lindemood watching point. Looks like Maknar's going to try to gank Lindemood from the back line. Can he manage to get the jump on him?
Oh,
he knows
they should
Arrow is
know.
there.
No, Lindamoon should know that Magnar is playing Sombra and is literally right next to him. Because
Oh, he's going for it anyway.
Oh, he got slapped.
Oh, Lindamoon in the middle of SMG though wakes him up before he can pop the easy heady. Trying to chop off this healing line. General Dill sends his shield deep into the back, trying to break away Linda and Arrow, but Linda finds the kill nonetheless onto Magnar. Just not enough shield presence from the Sigma to really make it worth it. And Lindamoon gets traded up by Brontosaur. He gets to pop the high noon. The blade comes through, trying to kill him. Slept, but still pulled the trigger on one, but negated entirely by FoxM, hitting a 5K. There's your pot G, folks. If that's not pot G, I will be most impressed by what is.
No, it was definitely the 15-man ult, you know?
I mean, I would be here for that if Blizzard just gave play of the game to ult charge.
Yeah.
Sights come out from Lindamoon, trying to find something early. He will be able to spot some folks trying to take away the high ground and push on to FoxM, but he's not in a position to really capitalize. From the low ground, the shields are going to give him a bit more of a headache. Mines come down on the back of point, lifted into them. General Dill gets sucked up and slammed right on back down as the Names Wolf hits a mine himself. With both tanks dead in a minute 45, this feels like a full-blown regroup from the Smoothbrain gang.
Yeah, can't say I'm really impressed with their support line picks. I feel like this is more comfort pick than like what you want, what like is the ideal. Because
I suppose I think Biggie Twig is just feeling it on Lucio after that Blizzard World game. But
yeah,
unless he's able to get in on the Widowmaker, who's got the constant extra protection of Arrow, it's just not enough. Lindamoon had
gets
really
hacked,
pressure.
gets literally butt blasted by Arrow.
Yeah.
To be kept alive.
The slam comes through, but doesn't find any kills. Samnoam dangerously low. Can he live? He gets nanoed, so should be able to survive this fight, but the kill feed stacking up in the favor of the Smoothbrain gang as they push on in towards the final point. They do still have two more ultimates, one of them being the EMP, one the beat, so they've got the kill potential and the sustain here for this last leg of their journey, and they're going to need it. Here comes the blade, canceled out by the beat and by the EMP. Brontosaur drops the high noon in to collect one, but can they get these final kills? The May of Lindamoon, too little too late as the point rolls on in with time. Just barely with time there.
You know what? I think while they can't really, like, you know, the neutral fight isn't really strong for them since they do pick, you know, a relatively powerful comp. If you just hit Qs, you know, you're gonna eke out a win somehow. But you know, that's my analysis. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Words and stuff.
Yes.
Play the game until you can hit Q. Everybody hit Q.
Mash. Yeah. Once you have Q, mash your forehead into the keyboard, just like my friend did for his league name, which is OK3OJ2109 IW2UI 33. Sorry, 34.
I'm impressed that you know it.
Oh yeah, I learned it by heart, man. It was because we have the OK3OJ2109 IW2UI gang, and it's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh my. Sharkcon, thank you, by the way, for the resub. 29 months in love and support from our wonderful commissioner. Look at that.
His bedtime is 15 minutes.
Yeah, feels bad.
Oh, unlucky. Oh, this is why he had to leave.
Oh, did he leave?
Well, the game, I mean.
I did not realize he left the game.
Oh, wait, no, he's... Okay, never mind. He's still in the game, but he's not being played. I don't know. Whatever. No, he's still... Yeah. Don't pay attention to the words that I said.
Iron Brew onto the Roadhog. An interesting choice here. Probably get worried about the pirate ship that was never a pirate ship of the last round. We'll have to see if he can collect anything on it. Misses the first hook. Gonna have to breather and run away. Gets pulled into the midst of it all again. Some big ult charge being fed there by the Hog Man.
Wait. I'm actually quite surprised. Wait.
Yep.
Why the hog? Wait a minute.
I really think it was solely for the not a pirate ship that came out last round.
Huge anti.
Massive.
But
That's a
Iron
5-man purple. with Iron Brew just getting gangbanged in the middle of it.
Yeah.
They just used the
when they got
anti-native
purple,
waving
it
on
would have been a great time to actually go on to them, but I don't know, cause like the hog is bad because it's against double shield, and even if it wasn't up against double shield, like
we
like
see
a
him already
pirate
making
ship,
the
it's
switch
still-
to try to get this last second stall. Iron Brew on the point, gets the roll through everyone. Gonna be able to buy a bit of time, but there's no way they hold this. There's no way that they hold
They
this.
have to give it up.
Reckless doing what he can to try to charge window before he runs away. No, just gonna die. Fair enough.
Let's see.
Not
now
too
this
bad
is
of a
just
stagger. It's
Okay,
an overtime
so-
fight. So Sam DeWham gets lift, Foxem gets Bob, game over?
lift, maybe.
Lift Bob Dragon's window. I mean, they got 5 ults that they're stacking up right now. It's gonna be sick before you know it.
I mean, Biggie Twig's beat also would come in handy at this point, but he needs to charge it as
I
soon
think
as
the
possible.
only way that Smooth Brain wins second point is if Magnar farms the hell out of EMP and pops it quick. That's what they really need.
Yeah, I mean, Nameless Wolf can always Ooh, gets 3 lift. It's not
Bob
bad.
the Flux, the
That's
Dragon.
beat. Saves General Dill.
It's 1-1 right now. Both people have 5 alive. Arrow goes down as well, but 3 from the pile driver of Iron Brew. Make that 4 with the mines. Huge plays from the hamster.
Iron Brew. Yeah, that was a really good play by Iron Brew.
Whew.
Just slams really low HP targets, and he gets a triple slam.
Respectable. Respectable. Well, honestly though, a decent progress for only having a minute to push. If they can get a solid hold on first, this is still very winnable. Honestly, take first point for if you can win a long neutral fight, charge up your ults, and then just keep the cycle going nice and smooth so that you can over ult them for the final fight. For sure,
I mean,
win
I don't. Yeah. We're gonna see. So the thing is, like, looking at the comp from SBB,
Yep.
it's just kind of like asking to lose, but also at the same time, from Titos, like, if Iron Brew goes ball, maybe, but if actually, I don't know. Just the comps are bewildering. Okay, so they went with the double bubble, but honestly, I'm not impressed by their double bubble. So
I prefer the Bazooka Joe myself.
okay, they try a close hold, but
I mean, okay. It's time to abandon this close hold before you get run over. General Dill gets left way behind.
oh,
He's in a tough
General Dill's
spot. Oh no.
Satan
Okay.
just
Now they just
solving
have to
world
take-
hunger.
Did they take
So
the scrap
Sam
fight on
DeWham.
points? Wow, Sam DeWham feeds. Oh man. Words are hard right now, gang. Lindemood's in the back line just raining shots as a junk. He's gonna be able to get the high ground too for free back here. No, what is happening? Foxem and Reckless get a pair of kills, and this fight just devolved into chaos the second that General Dill went down.
I think I think I know what's happening. I think I figured it out. I think Discord's just shitting itself, and they also unbound their push to talk, so they just have no idea what's happening, and they also turned off their monitors. I think this is what's happening. Other than that, I can't really explain.
By the powers of deductive reasoning, this is the only possible outcome. It's got to be it.
Honestly, it's like when I'm trying to lose SR, and I play like yeah.
Bob comes down from Foxem with the Zat gun.
That comment is only to like the first play, like the very first minute of this this round, when both tanks literally just like went in front of their entire team and just killed themselves.
It's cleaned up since then, and I like.
Yeah, it has. But anyways,
Lindemood's gonna be able to get some nice shots rained in if he holds his high ground. Just fire for free into the high ground. He wants the fat tire, but he can just shut them down coming out of this tunnel right now.
Yeah, I don't know. He should have been piping these people.
Absolutely.
piping the fools coming out of his territory.
Look at him creeping around. Brontosaurus is going to pop the visor from the back line. He's going to just obliterate that tire. A Nano Monkey tries to get in on the Soldier Man himself, but he finds the kill on the Lindemood, surviving nonetheless. Samnoam hacked in the back line. Free ult charge behind you. Murder this monkey. Please murder this monkey. Magnar's got the EMP. They've got the bongo to combo with it. This is could be final fight. EMP finds a couple. No bongo dropped, though. James Wolf should just use it. It's over if you win it. Drop that bongo from high ground, Wolf. Drop that bongo. Bongo! Thank you. Drops the bongo into the grab to make sure nobody dies, and they win it out. SPG with the nail biter of a hold. Honestly, I think a ton of that comes down to the decision-making of the setup there. They set up for the Red Division 5-man tire to win the game, and instead of blowing us all up on point, I'm still not salty about the Sky of Charles, Linda just gets taken down. The visor pops the tire, the visor kills the Junkrat, and you lost your opportunity there. Foxham does get the play of the game with the 5-man blade, though. Props to him. What a close match we've got here, folks. 2-1 in the favor of Smooth Brain Gang after 3.
Yeah. I feel like this match has been just me flaming a lot of people, which I feel bad for, but like, I don't know, man. Anyways, yeah, that was. I feel like, I don't know, like Smooth Brain Gang's like game plan is just, all right, guys, we have ults. All right, let's smash our keyboards and win this. And I mean, granted that they do win it well, but like it's just like they lose a lot of
there's some rough edges for sure.
Like I don't say this to be mean, but like, you know, this is like playoffs. I thought like teams would definitely be more like teamwork would definitely be more cleaned up, you know.
No, I will say this is coming off the back of approximately a 2-week break. The last week of which I think 2/3 of these teams have been without power and possibly without water. Most of these teams are in Texas.
Now I finally understood what's happening. Okay, this makes
Yeah.
My understanding of this game state has risen by like 20 levels.
Yeah, I don't think they've had a ton of time to get any practice in, and they've had tons of life just throwing it down their throat in the last few days.
Okay, this makes sense.
So, understandable that they might be a little bit rusty, but heading into map 3, I would have thought some of it's getting shaken off. Still a close matchup, though. We did say this was the 2 and 3 seeds, so I expected a tight fight. But the way that the league split up in Black Division, a little bit surprised that one team has not come out looking a bit more dominant. I don't know who that would have been, but looks like we are headed to 2 CP for what could be our final map of the night. If Smooth Brain Gang can take it home,
I think Hanamura would be the spiciest map.
Yeah, agreed.
But I think Anubis. Oh shit! It is the spiciest map. Okay.
Ham to Mamla.
Well, I thought Shaka Khan was going to bed.
I think he was just chilling on the bench.
What is
my boy hitting the DGen hours to pull out for his team?
True. Wait, what's happening to Max?
Max is shitting himself.
Is it like internet wise or like literally?
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, just I don't know, like.
Did we get? Oh, we didn't get a prediction on this game.
Oh right.
I'm getting Iron Brew on the case.
Honestly, if I had to choose, I would definitely favor
It's too late to do a prediction.
I know, but like, I would always heavily favor a ball, the team that has a ball player, just because ball, you know. But this is looking like a very, like this series is just very interesting and full of twists and turns, just like the last game I casted, which was.
That was our finals. That was Red Division semifinals. I should
Yeah,
say.
semifinals. Yeah, that one was crazy actually. Unfortunately, we will not see the game 6, but we might be able to see the game 5. Wait, actually, it is 2 CP, so maybe we can actually see the game 6.
Possible. We could get the tie.
Yeah. But anyways, hopefully we can get the map 5 and let's see. Hanamura. Okay, so the classic Hanamura would be double shield brawl with Reinhardt instead of Orisa, right? With the Symmetra TP. That one always just throws everybody off for a loop. There's a way you can hold it for double shield, but I highly doubt that they know that SBG know how to execute it, just because like I would have never thought about it, and I'm not sure if they have the experience to actually do it, because it requires you to play split, which they haven't been doing that much. So yeah, and then
wait, I had a stroke, and I think Iron Brew might have as well. Does is for mean to be a Super Saiyan legend?
Will I have a coherent sentence all night? Hell no. Who do you think I am?
I'm going all in on cock a carrot cake. It's the only reasonable decision, chat.
What's happening? Wait.
Iron Brew had a stroke for a prediction.
Does is for mean to be Super Saiyan legend? Cock a carrot cake? Come on, man. Kakaroto. Super Saiyajin.
Well, it would seem that Foxem got a little bit too excited in the last round. He needs a deep clean of a bio break. Oh, nope, he's back. We've got the R from Titos.
Yeah, we need Hanamura.
Into Hamnalamnama.
Yeah. So hoping to see the like the Rhine. We can do like the Rhine Zarya or the Rhine Sigma brawl. With the Sim TP, that's always a classic. I hate it every single time I see it. Or you could do like the double shield, like, and if SPG goes into the what?
I just had a thought. If you did Rhine Sig with the Sim TP, do you think the Sig shield could live long enough that you could send it all the way through choke to point, so that you don't just get anti-nated the second you step out of TP?
No, that's why the Sigma literally goes in first, uses his hands, and then the right. So what you want to do when you're doing like double shield, right? You want to, or like Zarya, right? So you want one tank to go first and one tank to go last. So you just choose which is which, right? So if you have like Reinhardt go in first, Reinhardt steps in front of the Symmetra, holds shield, lets everybody TP. After everybody TPs, then he TPs, and then the Sigma will go in first. Honestly, to be on the safe side, you could just hands TP and then eat the nade or eat whatever, and then have everybody like trickle in, and then you have the Reinhardt TP swing, rush them. Or like if you have the Zarya instead, you could have you can still have Reinhardt stay, but the Zarya goes in first, takes the anti, cleanses the anti, everybody else comes in, and then Ryan comes in. Like stuff like you can do stuff like that because you need to defend the people going through the TP, and you also need to defend the TP.
Indeed. Looks like no anti-nade to be worried about here. No honors from either side, at least out of spawn. So Sam Dwayne and Iron Brew going to opt for the traditional Ryan Zarya approach. No Lucio speed either, which I'm a bit surprised by. Although for the defender, not as critical. Opting for the higher healing output, a little bit more of a strong defense with the Brig Bap. Going for the snipers with Foxem and Lindamood on the Ash Hanzo. In against,
I think
Bubble and Ball. Interesting.
I think Lindamood should definitely go with the McCree here instead. I think that'd be a better synergistically. But so it's the Ryan Zarya. The DPS. I wish Magnar went like Reaper or like McCree, more helping the brawl instead of just having the Hanzo.
I think they're just gonna look for the hack and choke. Brontosaur tries to take the fight in the window. Neither Hanzo can collect a kill though. And now we see things slow down just a little bit, possibly playing for a pick. Brontosaur had an angle but missed the shot. Fox M returns the favor cleanly to shut him down there. Now a 5v6 as they're just pulled up in choke. Lindamood trying to chuck the dynamite on in, and looks like everybody's just going to back out a little bit. General Dill trying to keep that energy high. What's he sitting at for the time being? Looks like he's only got 50% energy, so don't even have the high charge Zarya to really push with. They've used both bubbles before they make it through the choke. Sam Dewam just wiping people out here. Shaka Khan will get traded, but not the end of the world, as this is definitely a fight lost. Just a little bit of off timing. A little bit too aggressive on the bubbles from General Dill. And just not the engagement timing that they were really looking for there. With the Moira, they have to be concise. They have to be fast, wouldn't you say, Blue? I mean, they've got the Lucio to speed on them, but they just don't have infinite healing.
Yeah, but like, you could have just like waited for the Moira ulti, right? Because you should... Oh, here's the TP, let's go!
The TP? Got the turret set up over choke. Sam Dewam pops the shadow down, countercharges name's Wolf. Looks like nobody fell to the hammer down. Sam Dewam will fall to Brontosaur though. The beat comes out of Biggie Twig to try to secure this fight. They've got 2 ticks, but they're off the point now. There goes the second. Finally managed to grab it. Shaka Khan gonna die valiantly, but that'll be the end of that one. The Sim TP, too strong. Weren't quite set up for it after the first few pushes. I think nobody holding tab there to make sure they needed to fight back on point.
Yeah, I didn't really like how Arrow used the firing squad.
Oh, they're off on the far angle fast. They go over the coast. The Dragons pop through both teams. Fox M's find 3. Brontosaur collects 1. But
we hit Q, now, Smork.
It's
Q, Smork, Q, Smork. Dragon.
And
go Burr. Grab.
Iron Brew through the dragon grab for it. General Dill wasn't quite there, so now Brontosaur not going to have it for the combo and 10% to General Dill's Graviton Surge. They do have the opportunity to throw the Shatter fast and then build it again off the grab, but trying to see. It looks like they're going to take the fight off of high ground. Could use it now. The rally comes in, and they're going to get the early kill on the Magnar. No level 3 beam for Billy. Means that this fight probably not going to go too well in their favor. They do get the kill on the Sam Dewam. Shaka Khan pushed way up in, and if they can get that kill on the Brig, they do indeed. The grab comes out, catches nobody that lives for long enough for it to really matter. Names misses the charge on Bob and gets dinked. Brontosaur holding high ground. They've got a tick. Can they make it 2? Definitely not going to win this fight, but they might be able to eke a bit more percentage out of it. No, respawns are back. 2 CP is in full effect here. Biggie Twig does go down, and that's probably going to be it. They do still have the teleporter off onto the coast here, but just losing people left and right to the stagger. It's time to back up and across. Ooh, they need to break the TP, and they get them stuck here. Break the TP! There we go, finally. Names Wolf doing a very good job here, though, of just protecting Magnar. If that Symmetra can get high charge, they might be able to turn this into something.
Not really. It's DCP. It's always defense favored, so they're kind of just staggering themselves.
Oh no, Names Wolf gets walled off, stuck with Lindamood, misses the charge! Lindamood jumps over the charge! That was insane. And now gets the kill onto Names Wolf. Yep, you're right, Blue. Just a big ol' stagger. Wolf, yeah, I don't know how that didn't pin. Names Wolf is livid in the chat. Yeah. I have no idea how we missed that. Crisco shoulders.
Yeah, but like I said, it's 2 CP and they're on offense, so no matter what happens, like unless you're get a full. Oh, okay. There's the wall.
There's the window. And
literally just walking in.
The grab
Give
the
up
back,
2 ticks.
They pop the beat to try to keep it alive. The visor now trying to roll on out from Brontosaur. Already finds 2 kills with it. And this might be just enough. They gotta kill Lindenmood, who's staggering on point, trying to hold out for these percentages. Fox M with the pulse bomb finds nothing. Throws it in the middle of the team, and everybody's able to scatter just fast enough. Big purple Iron Brew back on point for the time being. Gets nanoed for a bit more survivability, but he's gotta stay on. There is no one to come take the pressure off him for a few seconds.
Oh, yeah, he's done it. He's doing it. He's doing the ball tech. Yeah!
We got the spinner on point just fast enough not to give up any more tick. Lindenmood back with more stagger on the Mei. This might be 2 CPable, but still no kills have come out for the Smooth Brain Gang, and they take it with time. A minute 33 in the bank.
Yeah, they take it with more than a minute. Yeah, I feel like. Wait, what's it called? Titos, right? Titos are on defense?
Titos were the defenders.
Yeah, Titos kind of they're like given handouts, you know? They're just like, here, you want a tick? Here, you can have this, man. You want a tick too? You can have this second tick. You want a third tick? Okay, well, they didn't really give the third tick, but you know what I mean. Like,
absolutely.
Like first point, they're just like, you know what? Point.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit by nature of like how heavy they're playing into like the double sniper off angle kind of thing. Since they're not brawling, I think they've been a little bit unsure of who's gonna take over point.
Yeah, it's like when they're when they wall off point, right? Like they wall literally like in the middle, and then they just like rush into onto point. It's kind of just like, oh shit, what up? But like, yeah, your tanks need to go down, right? Like you can leave your snipers up top and then just like have your Rhine fall down and then just like, you know, keep him alive. But like, they didn't do that. They kind of just gave the tick, and then like, yeah, no, they're just giving away free ticks when it's completely 100% safe and contestable.
Looks like we're gonna see a bit of a point play from Smooth Brain Gang.
Oh yeah, they're ready for the TP. Indeed, unfortunately, they're going to give all the space without having to worry about the TP.
And the Maywall gets used early. I expected them to play back on point and wall off whoever came through, but Billy fires it off fast. Magnar, without that cooldown, takes a lot of pressure away. Brontosaur finds the pick on the Lindenmood though, so now a 5v6. Make that a 5v5 as not Names Wolf gets picked off by Fox M. And now they're in on point. And things are devolving into a bit of chaos. Both teams trading 1 for 1 here.
Iron Brew is getting pocketed at 100 charge, but he's walking away from his Ana.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
Hate to see it. Keep that Zarya alive, and he should be able to shred through this.
No! Arrow, why would you do this?
Arrow pops the nano. Ironbird pops the grav. Interesting decisions all around. 2 ults they might want back, but they're going to have plenty of time to charge up a new set.
I would be demanding Arrow and Iron Brew, just give me back my ults.
Absolutely. At least the grav.
I don't know.
Like, the nano's going to charge fast. I wish we hadn't used it, but still. But that grav, you got a 1-fight grav. You have dragons! You're 90% to dragons! They could have 5 minutes in their bank right now. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm upsetty. Alright, Fox M looking for something cheeky, perhaps the dragon from below. Through the wall? No, just gonna hold on to it for the time being. Doesn't.
I think if they get a good shatter, then they can do it through the wall. Get through the. What is happening now? Okay, what?
Looks like just the little end around towards point, dropping in. Names Wolf and Sandwam square up in their opposite corners. Ready? Ding ding, fight! Nope. Guess we're just gonna keep staring at each other. The beat comes out from Big
Huge
Twig.
shatter.
Enormous shatter. Here comes the big high noon. The wall misses him. The dragons find 1. The noon finds 1. This is so mega winnable. General Zill's got a stagger on point. He throws the grab. No.
Dragon's a little late.
The beat perfectly cancels it. It finds nothing. They're back on point just for a second here. Maknar with the names Wolf Maknar, but able to buy some time with the ice block. He hasn't used his wall. He's got the time. Wall yourself in the corner, Maknar. There you go. Got tons of stall time here. General Dill onto the ball. Trying to do what he can. Does not have the backup point. Spin technique in play. And now it's just up to Brontosaur on the Tracer. Does he have it? Names Wolf in with the pin. Countered by Samdawam. Halesy leaves onto the Moira for a bit of the speed and the sustain, but without the fade. Stuck in the grab. 4-10 in the bank. Smooth Brain Gang just getting rolled over on the defense.
Yeah. I mean, Arrow was just able to pump in thousands upon billions of just healing. Just, you couldn't really do anything against that. And like...
Initiating match.
I don't know, there's just... It wasn't... It was like the fights, like setting up the fight was very confusing from both teams, but Titos definitely executed the fight when it happened a lot better. They had like there was a fight on the high ground against the Mei and the McCree, and the McCree got it, was able to force the Mei off high ground, and High Noon with the huge shatter. It was kind of like the beat kind of offset it, so he could only get 1 instead of like 4, which was good on Gang's side, but yeah, the loss up there was kind of hurt them, and that defense, and then yeah, like I said, Arrow was just able to pump in so much healing without being pressured at all.
Absolutely, that's the beauty of the Ana. If you don't put pressure on her, nothing's gonna die. Sim TP back to point onto the high ground from Lindamoon. Making for the quick rotation. They can get the early hold and they can get the spot back to point. Maknar is on the Sim. Brontosaur onto the Mei. So they're going to Mei wall their Sim. The big purple comes in from Arrow, though. Now is the time to shine. Lindamoon, Shaka Khan collecting kills here off the bat. General Dill will find 1, but this is a fight loss. Get on out of there, Dill. Time to take a swim.
No, I think that was the right play by Dill, because he wanted to kill.
A little bit all charge, yeah.
No, he wanted to kill Iron Brew, who was like 100 HP, and he had more HP, but he got healed by Arrow. So
true.
Yeah, valiant effort, but you know, it happens.
Maknar making the fast swap off Sim. They don't want to take the Sim v Sim matchup, I suppose. The Ice Wall splits off Lindamoon, but that's about it. Lets him funnel to the right side a little bit easier, but the rotation's going to be fairly easy by Titos to make here. And now Smooth Brain Gang unsure if they want to walk high ground or not, and in the meantime, they're going to lose their most output of healing there. Biggie Twig's still alive, but the rest of the team probably needs to run or feed here.
Yeah, I think Gang got the Rhyme pick, and they're just like,
why did we Dragon?
I think they kind of just gave up on this. Yeah, they did. So the thing is, like, so the thing is, like, they still had Biggie Twigs, aura healing, right? AOE healing. When they picked off Samdawam, what they should have done is just played slow, since they have the advantage, right? The Rhine is there. The enemy Rhine is dead. Your Rhine is still alive, but your Moira isn't, right? But you still have a Lucio. So what you do is you just kind of like wait, heal up with the Lucio, like, you know, grab the pack. You should have went high ground with that team comp.
Yeah,
instead of going low ground.
I think you go high ground fast, make the rotation all the way to the window, hop on point. No.
Yeah.
But then you'll probably have amp again. Like, you amp through choke, you get up on the high ground, you can just general speed across, and then you got amp again, boil out of the window on the point, take the fight.
It is double shield. Doesn't look like it looks like a brawl double shield, which I don't really like on this map, because like if
in brawl double shield,
what?
They got the Bastion. This is the don't you dare get near my tiny peepee robot double shield. I think they got the Mei there to help protect him, slow down any sort of push, wall off chokes. I appreciate that they're playing back towards rock, but if
No,
Titos
they shouldn't do
goes
this.
left side, then there's nowhere to wall.
They can leave the Bastion at that place, but the Orisa should be at like the small stairs, like at choke, on that corner. Control that corner, and then you're good. But I don't. Yeah, they left the Hanzo for the off angle, which was a very smart idea. This is a really really great play by them.
And Fox getting all the attention, so they get the free rotation into the corner, nearest Bastion as well. Purple comes down, Immortality Field had to get burned. Magnar picks up one, Names Wolf finds another, and Magnar finds two in here. Names Wolf will fall in slowly but surely. That looks like it's going to be all that she wrote. Team by Titos wins it out in the scrap there. 2-2, headed into the final control. Who will it be? Round 1 of the Black Division Finals, going the full distance to 5 here.
Yeah, that's why I wanted them to hold closer, right? Because like they could contest, and like they should have Orisos, Baptiste there, and then they should have the Sigma and the DPS on the high ground, on like the Mega to the right, and then that way that could have never happened, right? Even if they do rotate, even if they allowed the rotation up, what the Orisa would do is just rotate, right? Keep the Sigma on the high ground to keep, well, not,
yeah.
So the Sigma would still be on the high ground.
Shield the Bastion, you can just fire on them as they come across.
No. The Bastion can be where he was set up. That's fine, right?
True. Yeah.
Bastion should be like at rock. Orisa should be forward. Baptiste should be like right, like in between them. The Sigma, like the rest of the team, should be on the high ground. The Hanzo play would have never worked in that case, right? Even if they do move, what they needed, what the team on the left side, so Bastion, Baptiste, Orisa, what they could do is rotate onto point, set up a shield where the enemy team would be attacking from, and then they would like pretty much would be stuck on the high ground and not being able to do anything. And even if they were able to push in, the Sigma could still pressure while the DPS could like keep tabs of the Hanzo on the the window.
Certainly. Now I'm really curious here. What Smooth Brain Gang is thinking headed into Oasis? Probably not the map I would have chosen, I think. Although
Oasis? Yeah, no, that's definitely the worst map choice that they could have picked, because there's one map that's good for Brawl and no maps good for Double Shield.
Yeah, and 2 maps that are good for Dive.
Yeah, two really good dive maps, one really good.
Interesting. I'm real curious what we're gonna see out of this one. It's like
I'll be right back.
Have a couple of swaps, I would imagine here. Get Hailsy and Reckless in for another. Not certain yet, but no swaps from the Smooth Brain Gang.
I already did the swap.
Oh, who swapped? I didn't see.
Hales was in last game. Swapped the first deck.
I see. But here we go, folks. Map number 5 in match number 1 of the Black Division playoffs. Loser will go to the bottom bracket, where it will be single elimination from here on out. So, fighting for the extra life in the bracket with this control point. You got the ready up from the Smooth Brain Gang, waiting for it from the team by Titos, and there it is. We're headed into Oasis. Let's decide this one right here, right now. 3 maps, Nepal. Will we need more than 2, is the question. Looks like we are going to get the Brawl map first. This does favor. I think this does favor the Smooth Brain Gang.
Yeah, so since we have this is probably going to be a 3 map. 3 map, right? Yeah, probably Smooth Brain is probably going to win this, and then the next 2 is definitely going to be a contested, but definitely Titos favored.
I think what it is going to come down to is what DPS do Smooth Brain Gang roll out with on the next 2 maps. or at least the next map, whatever it is. Because if the Sombra starts to work from Maknar, then I think they have a much better job shutting down the dive or, you know, counter diving themselves. But they just seem like they have a really hard time when the Sombra isn't quite it. What to put Maknar on that's going to complement that sort of more of a passive backline, like protector style that Brontosaur has been playing with the McCree, with the Soldier. He's been playing a ton of distance and just taking the snipes, making sure his backline is relatively safe. But that means that the frontline fight doesn't have near as much pressure in it.
I don't know. I just haven't been impressed by the Sombra. So, not like how he's been playing it, but like how.
Yeah, just how it's functioned in the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that there's a lot of. What the heck? What is?
Nameswolf thought they were coming around main choke, and it's going to leave the shield down enough for Brontosaur to get picked off by Lindemood. Maknar goes down as well, so no DPS alive for the team by Titos. The Smoothbrain gang, team by Titos, just now capping the point. Pretty quick cap, cleanly won here. His name's Wolf trying to re-aggress fast here. They know the Sombra's going to be speedy. They get the anti-nade out early. Both bubbles have been used by General Dill despite the hack on Samnoam. They can't really afford to push too hard here. But they're going to get the kill on it. They lose Steck Monster in the process. Got to keep Biggie Twig alive. Shaka Khan does go down, as does General Dill. It's 4v4 right now. Biggie Twig close to the rally, but the Nano is out on Iron Brew. Gonna need to play it a little bit slow, build up that rally, possibly win with it if they want to commit it. But Names Wolf and Maknar just stuck in this side room, not really sure what to do. They're going to get run down if they're not careful. Samdoam is back. Iron Brew's with him. Shaka Khan turning on the boosters and just running them down. Names Wolf dives down to the bottom, gets slept, and immediately woken up. That feels a little bit bad, as he will go down there. Just indecisive plays from Smoothbrain gang, and not a full regroup. Costs them big here. 45% capture progress in 2 fights.
My ultimate is charging.
Yeah, I think just a lot of this match has been. Let me just stagger myself voluntarily. So I think that. Ooh, Shaka Khan is trying to get the boops, but he gets stunned out of his play. Dies. Ooh, what the?
Good kills here for the Smoothbrain gang. Finding 2. Brontosaur pops the high noon. The EMP comes down. The Dragons through the grab finds 3. It's still winnable for either side here. Maknar finally trades out Samdoam. We got the Coalescence rolling from Steck Monster. Arrow going to try to die on point for these last few ticks. Arrow needs to die. Kill Disana. There you go. Finally, they're going to get the flip at 77, but it's going to be a tough hold at this rate. Finally, the respawn's coming through. Make sure Lindemood can't pull off any shenanigans. They're going to get a reset from Team by Titos, but it doesn't have to be too very much. No, Iron Brew trying to get aggressive. Samnoam going up with him. Shaka Khan, the only healer alive for him right now. Arrows in deep. The Shatter gets blocked. The High Noon finds nothing. The Counter Shatter finds the Lindemood. Will it get a kill? Shaka Khan throws down the beat to make sure it does not. Samdoam gets nanoed into the choke, but the grab hits him in the back line. And Biggie Twig DC, so we're stuck here.
Biggie Twig strikes again. Once again, he has been disconnected in a finals match on Oasis at a crucial teamfight moment.
Absolutely.
Did he lose his ulti?
Did he have his ulti?
Yeah, did he have his ulti? I actually don't know.
Chat? Unfortunate. Wow.
Good God, this is annoying.
Yeah, stuck. Are you stuck with the like droning sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't. Ah, shoot, Shiba. I can't press tab, so I can't get rid of the noise.
Right.
Hopefully, no. I think Biggie Twig did use his ulti.
I think I've only seen one beat with Shaka Khans. Because Twigums was on the break for a while, and I don't know that he ever rallied.
He did rally.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. The rally did come out. So not a total waste, one way or another. You have to start over on that beat progress, no matter what, though. 95% capture now, though, for the team by Titos. So, it's going to have to be a fast touch if they've got one at all. They do snag it with the Lucio, but Maknar goes down to Fox M as well. And this one looking like it's pretty well over for the side of the Smoothbrain gang. But no, Names Wolf and Brontosaur collect a pair of kills, and they're back on point with a presence. They've got it. They got the reflip, and now Brontosaur starting to find his mojo, getting a couple of kills in there. collects his counterpart Lindemood, sends him back to spawn, and Smooth Brain Gang just barely hanging on here.
You know, I'm pretty sure I had a comment, but I completely forgot it. So, carry on.
Aye, Captain. Magnar close to that EMP. Brontosaurus got the high noon, but that's going to be about it. They do get the early kill onto Shaka Khan. Well done there. Shut down the speed from
Wait
the
a minute.
opposing team.
Question mark thing. Why was Shaka Khan there?
Probably trying to frog Billy? I don't know. Unsure.
Interesting.
He's going for it again.
Rather.
He's looking for it. He knows Billy's holding that high ground. Lindemood doesn't know he's there, though. Got the opportunity for the fight. Goes for the hack. Gets flashbanged in the middle of it. Has to translocate away. Magnar can't win that one at all as he gets taken down. Biggie Twig collects the return kill, though. They've got the shatter, the grab, the dragons, the high noon. The high noon's the only one that's going to find a kill, but Fox M collects the return kill on the Brontosaur. And now, we're just evolving into a bit of an ult fight with that Coalescence from Steck Monster, keeping the team nice and healthy. And the grab's going to keep him off point. Smooth Brain Gang wins the first point. Wow, what a comeback from SBG.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. It's a little late now, but anyways. Yeah. Interesting. That was a very interesting dynamic of just what happened, but yeah.
Absolutely. It felt like...
I think because due to Shaka Khan's his solution to ending world hunger, they kind of had to wait a little bit too much because, you know, kick W. And so that's why they lost so much. Like, they lost like an entire team fight. So that's why they were able to bank. The SBB was just able to bank molds. Okay.
The early fight taken by Titos here in the firm control of high ground. James Wolf gonna march his team on in towards point to make sure it gets nice and contested. A little purple comes down, finds Magnar. Can they collect the kill? They will indeed. Sandalam gets traded out there in the midst of it all, but 2 kills in their favor means Titos have an opportunity to win this one. Biggie Twig, super weak, gonna go down as will Brontosaur. And that's gonna be the first fight over towards the Titos team here.
I would have liked a much earlier engage by ball, so that, you know, you can engage, like, if you engaged at like the gates where they were walking out, your team could still, you know, like poke, but so, you know, since they were running the brawl comp, it's kind of just like, it doesn't really matter anymore. And at that point, you can just smash them.
And now,
just
not
team
quite
comp
brawl, but
wise.
Double bubble. Gonna send Magnar off the elevator early. He's in the backline with a shot at arrow. Gets the hack onto him. Now's the time to engage. They get the early pick on the Windemood. They can chase down that Ana, and as they do indeed, lose Brontosaur in the process, but good kills make that 3 in their favor. Smooth Brain Gang with a firm opportunity to take this one, and they will indeed. Good hacks from Magnar, good engagement timing from the Names Wolf. Wins that fight out. Finally starting to click a little bit of that Sombra synergy. Magnar managed to get in the backline, get the early hack onto Arrow, and it was pretty well written off from there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Names Wolf didn't jump on the Ana, so she was able to survive a lot longer and get the nano. Wasn't able to use it, but
True. Very good point. And that's going to supply the Nano Blade here. Fox M finds 1 with it so far. Will it collect a second? Indeed he does. Do I hear 3? Trying to chase down General Dill off by the edge of point here. He will successfully do so with the help of Shaka Khan. And now Shaka Khan got a little triple in that. Found the 3-piece just skating all over the map. Solid recontest by the team by Titos, now ticking on up towards that halfway mark. They've got 3 ultis on their side, so gonna be a tough push in. Going in the face of 5 though.
Yeah, the thing is, I didn't like Iron Brew's ulti because, you know, it didn't really do anything, but since they were, you know, nanoblading. So I like him engaging, but I just didn't like the ulti. So
honestly, I didn't even realize there was mines in the middle of that. I was so transfixed on the nano blade. Yeah, see what they can do with it here. Iron Brew taking a long high rollout, just gets murdered for it. Not sure.
Yeah, you don't want to do that kind of rollout against a Sombra.
Oh, Names Wolf pops the primal in the midst of this all to make sure that he stays alive. And Limu throws down the high noon and finds the kill on the Biggie Twig. Did not have the beat, so not the end of the world, but this is a long fight to lose for the Smooth Brain gang, and it looks like this is going to mean map number 2 goes to Titos at this rate. Yeah. Oh, Brontosaurus.
Honestly, if they had the double bubble before instead of running the Reinhardt, we could definitely see a different
Absolutely.
map.
Changing the timing of like when they have a grab available and like getting that out earlier, I think would have been very impactful, as you say. Honestly, I think Nameswolf should just stick on that Winston here. I think you stick with Nameswolf on the Winston. You throw Maknar onto a Reaper. And just let them chase each other around and just eat Sam DeWham and Iron Brew for dinner.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I guess that could work. Oh, what the heck? Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, some interesting plays coming out here. Arrow consistently on this Ana with Steck consistently on the Moira. Just does not match each other's healing output. Steck gets the big blast early on, but Arrow's got so much more sustain and utility with that anti-man. Sunderland just kind of dancing around, holding his high ground with Shaka Khan and Iron Brew, not letting Smooth Brain gang really take any sort of point presence or high ground control just yet. Shaka Khan gets run off of the high ground, has to take a bail on out. Brontosaur and Lindemoon both go down, so both teams without a McCree. Does leave the soldier alive in Magnon. Knocks them on Genji. Will go down, but they find the pick onto Steck Monster and Magnon. Some scrappy fight rolling out here, but it's going to end in the favor of Titos. Slowly but surely. Remember to stay on the point, friends. There we go. Finally going to get the cap. As the fight win comes down.
SBG finally decides that they don't want to stagger anymore, and you know, takes a clean reset. But that was a very interesting. Like, I watched, like, you know, there's like a lot of people going like through hookah, and then Brontosaur was kind of just alone. Survived very surprisingly, especially since he was 2 tanks dove him, but through a more open space, which is a poor decision. Fortunately, Titos did not. Now they are taking advantage.
Behind the shield in time, and General Bill gets rolled on through. That's 2 early picks. It's time to leave. It's time to leave, folks. You're not winning this fight. Stop staggering. There we go. Quick fight loss. Again, 50% progress off 2 fights. Not quite what you want to see here. SVG gotta step it up if they want to stay in the upper bracket. This one for all the marbles. If Team by Titos can take it home, that will be the 3-2 win. If SVG can make the comeback, it'll be the 3-2 in their favor instead. Both teams fighting for that second shot in the playoff bracket. Neither one going to be eliminated here. They'll just move down to the lower. Here comes the engage. Maknar pops the early visor. Nameswolf throws down the Shatter. Iron Brew in with the Mines, and Sam DeWham with the Mad Monkey. Shaka Khan throws the beat in for good measure. Make sure nobody dies, but nonetheless, Iron Brew and Fox M get traded out. Maknar going for a little ride with Sam DeWham in the back line here. As Lindemoon pops the Deadeye and finds Biggie Twig. Arrow goes down to the Suckball of Steck Monster. This is a win for Smooth Brain gang, but only barely. There's an opportunity for a quick recontest and another scrappy fight that could mean Team by Titos take the whole game. Iron Brew just rolling around on the high ground, trying to see if he can find a pick that might let them recontest here quickly, but no such luck. It's going to be Nameswolf and co. headed on up to the high ground, trying to take some positioning away. The lift into the back room finds one. They do get Arrow, but everybody has no object permanence and forgets that somebody doesn't have a movement ability. Should have killed that Ana. and instead they're going to pick off Fox, M, and Shaka Khan. So still converting on the kills. James Wolf takes out Arrow. Finally, Brontosaur pops the high noon for nothing, but still finds 2 with the help of the team here. Biggie Twig popping off in the kill feed. Smooth Brain Gang managing to finally piece together a couple of fight wins. Only going to have the Shatter, probably the Coalescence through this one. Nothing ready yet on the side of Team by Titos, but Sam Nolan close to that Mad Monkey. Iron Brew surely close to Mines. Probably going to be it for this fight, though. So kind of a neutral fight start, and then maybe a mid-fight ult.
Ooh, very nice boop from Iron Brew.
Biggie Twig gets the monkey into the drink. They're down 5v4.
Oh, he ulted!
Yeah, Sam the Wham ulted and lost it. That's tragic.
Oh,
You hate to
tries to
see
get
it.
the primal jump back to safety. Can't do it. Biggie Twig wins the frog battle. And now, Steck Monster with the Coalescence could be the game changer here. 80% capture progress. A big purple comes down from Arrow, but he'll die in the process. It was big because he had 5 people staring at him. And now, 90% in the favor of SBG. Final fight territory. They've got the beat. They've got the shatter. Iron Brew lurking for the touch. Sam Duane coming from low ground. Gonna take the split. James Wolf thinking about burning the shatter on him, maybe? He's got it. James Wolf just gonna hammer him on down with the help of Biggie Twig. Magnar pops sights from height. Biggie Twig finds 2 in the midst of it all. And the Shatter comes down, finds nothing, unfortunately. Can't stop the ball stall, but they should be able to burn him down pretty quickly here. Iron Brew doing as best he can, spinning for all his little heart. And now Lindemoon on the touch with the Tracer, looking for the heroics. Can they get the stall fight of a lifetime? Stamdawam can't touch, and SBG gets the upset here. The 3 seed takes down the 2 in 5. The 3-2 victory in their favor. It'll be Team by Titos, headed to the lower bracket. Good games. Fox M collecting another pot G nonetheless. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, Biggie Twig kind of came in clutch that I think second to last fight with the beat against the Nano Blade, which was really good. I don't know. There's some nitpickings that I could do, but overall, that last map was pretty good.
Yeah, they finally found their groove by the time we made it to Oasis, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams overall getting better and better in every single one of those maps. Things started a little hairy, but all context included.
I think the Biggie Twig boop on the Primal Monkey was
Huge.
Was one of the biggest deciding factors of the game.
Absolutely massive.
Yeah, and then I think if this was pre-nerf ball, the boop from Iron Brew would definitely have changed.
I forgot
Yeah.
about knockback reduction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good games all around to kick off the Black Division playoffs here. Tomorrow night, we are going to have... What's their team? It's not the Shoosh Dudes. What's their name? It'll be Birds Aren't Real versus the Carolina Reapers. Our 1 seed and our 4 seed looking to kick it off. Loser will face Team by Titos. Winner will advance to play Smooth Brain Gang. But tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, PMAOWL. Sorry. Ooh, getting my Symphonian channels mixed up, folks. But we'll be back here with it tomorrow night for some more shenanigans of the Season 12 Black Division Finals. Blue, appreciate you joining me in the booth. Always fun to have you, brother. McStupid, appreciate the referee. And as always, Gray Pilgrim putting on a wonderful production for the folks at home. Smooth Brain Gang take this one home 3-2 with a nail-biter finish all the way to map number 5. Point number 3, but Oasis goes in their favor. And they'll be sending Team by Titos packing to the lower bracket. But we'll see you back for more to find out who each of these teams will be facing tomorrow night. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
No, that's it for me.
Windemoon coming in with the final thought here. 25 months at Tier 1. Fucking fun games tonight. Could not agree anymore, Windemoon. But you all folks at home have a wonderful evening. No meme, by the way, about Shaka Khan being a wonderful partner, endorsing the efforts of his partner. Go check us out in the PMAOWL Discord if you want to learn how to support that and some other endeavors coming up. But otherwise, hope you have a wonderful one. We'll see you back here at our usual time tomorrow night. Birds Aren't Real taking on Carolina Reapers. Have a good one.